What if the creations and constructs we surround ourselves with serve as a distraction from the absence of meaning? What do our deepest struggles to define existence truly look like? And how would the average person respond to something that guides us through the very emptiness we fear? Today, our mission is to design a 6-page website that is not functional, a symbolic representation of the existential journey into nihilism. Using Figma, we will create a digital space that embodies the struggle with finding purpose. The design won't guide you. It will immerse you in the raw, unfiltered experience of a mind grappling with meaning's slow, agonizing collapse. Afterwards, we'll cover how shifting our perspective can pull us back from the brink of such despair. Let us begin our descent into the void. We begin with the intentional design of our pages, mirroring the mental state of someone searching for meaning. Each page will progressively get darker, reflecting a descent from initial hope into eventual despair. The blank top menu is a central metaphor. It's the absence of anything conducting the viewer, a map, or a guide. The user is thrown onto the page without a preordained path, just as in the existentialist view. On our first page, the background is a pristine white to a light gray, and there is a blank top menu. This is a deliberate design choice that represents the blank slate of a life without inherent purpose. You are here, but there are no predetermined paths, no navigation to tell you where to go. The text on this page is a hopeful thought that wanders, but as we transition on to the second page, the background darkens to a light gray, and the text begins to show the first cracks of doubt. The descent continues. On the third page, the background darkens even more, and the text becomes more active, more frustrated. This is the human ego trying to impose order on a meaningless universe. The text is larger, bolder. The fourth page is almost black, a visual representation of despair taking over. The text becomes extreme and disproportionate. Here, for the first time, a dark, barren landscape begins to emerge in the middle of the page, a subtle hint of the emptiness that lies beneath. The last 2 pages are the most profound. Page 5 is the color of night. The landscape, once a subtle hint, is now clearly visible and stretches across the middle of the screen. The text is now indicative of a mind that is pleading for stimulation, completely unaligned and lost on the page. This is the moment of succumbing, the plummet into nihilism. On the final page, the background is pure black. The barren landscape is fully revealed across the screen. The text shows the viewer succumbing to the effects of nihilism. No links, no menu, nothing. This is the final destination, the void. The lack of purpose is complete. the user is left in an empty digital space with no next step, no call to action, reflecting the end of the search for meaning. So, what can this undesigned web design teach us about the philosophy of nihilism? It shows us the confrontation with the absence of meaning in a more violent, angry act. In a slow, quiet descent, a dawning realization that the comfort of purpose was a construct. And yet, this isn't necessarily a message of despair. By confronting the void directly, we are left with a blank page. The question this website leaves us with isn't what is the meaning of life, but rather, what do we do now that there is none? It's a challenging thought, but it's from that point of total freedom that many begin to work on creating their own personal meaning in a world that offers none. After confronting this, I want to ask you, when you're faced with a completely blank slate, what is the first thing you feel compelled to do? If you enjoyed this blend of design and philosophy, be sure to like and subscribe for more explorations into the rich landscape of design and philosophy. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay mindful, stay creative,